Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, people. Hello and welcome to me, Chef. Um, I don't know where to start, to be honest. Do we start with Arsenal celebrating a point because they were 10 man down?
Ask the chat. How about that? Let's ask the chat. Who do you
Or
want to
we
start with?
start with
Arsenal
Manchester
or City? One
City
word answers in the chat.
already won the 5 peat? Like,
There
where
you
do
are.
we start? Where do we
There you
start?
are.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Erling Haaland is mad. Manchester City are mad. Foden and Rodri aren't even playing, to be honest. And it's absolutely, I don't know. But City, we're sensational. We're absolutely sensational. Give me 1 second.
Malak.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just preparing myself. Listen, people, let's get the like button up, guys. Let's get to 300 likes right off the bat. Big up everybody that joined us from the Football Terrace. Husam is here with the new setup, of course.
Now you have to zoom out yourself instead of zooming in.
يا أخي لا
شايف?
إله إلا
Usually it's
الله.
usually it's the other way around. Usually it's like, oh, you have to do this to yourself so you're the same as me. خلاص here. Happy now? Good.
Yeah, we're happy. Guys, hit that like button. Guys, to be honest, I want this show to be you guys starting the conversation. I want you guys to tell us what you guys think, because it's a day in football. Well, Arsenal dropped points at home. Declan Rice decision. You can argue, you can argue with it, you can approve it, you can disapprove it. The Brighton manager, I think it's a blatant red yellow card. Declan Rice had a moment where he absolutely maybe shot the bed. I don't know. It was a lapse of concentration. Was it worth a second yellow? I watched it again, and I have to say, again, and I watched it like 100 times, and I still think the referee should have literally went and spoken to him because of he literally
So
just
we've decided
flicked
to
the
start
ball
with
away.
Arsenal.
No, I'm just responding to the record. I actually want to start with Manchester City because
Yeah, let's get the boring shit out the way first before we talk about the heavy meal, you know?
here is the thing about Manchester City. It wasn't boring. It was entertaining watching Manchester City. But the game itself, you knew that, yes, West Ham, oh my God, one attack, they hit the bar, it can work. Oh my God, it's going to be a draw. And then bang, Erling Haaland, 1-1, 3-1, the game is over. Oh, they fight a deflected goal and then it goes back. And oh my God, they are 2-1 up. I feel like teams playing Manchester City, I think, again, this is not me slagging off City, to be honest. It's just the fact. 90% you will go to the game knowing that Man City will dismantle the opposition.
Okay, but
And
Mo, I
that's
want
the
to challenge you
boring
on one
part.
point here before you continue with your monologue. Here's the thing: when people say
I
that,
don't want
it's
this
not
to
a
be
lie. Though.
monologues.
Today, just with today's game, okay? Today's game, the game that we just saw, factually, when it was 2-1, not Husam's opinion, Mo's opinion, none of this subjective talk. Objectively, West Ham could have equalized. Objectively, West Ham had chances.
Yes.
Kudus, bro, was right in front of goal. He did the Darwin Nunes, Habibi. He did the Darwin Nunes and just
No,
hit
he
the
hit the
post
post.
from 5 yards out. Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
Darwin
it
Nunes does.
was a tough chance. It was on his.
Okay,
was
Mo, let's
to the
not do
left.
that. Should have taken that cross goal. And even Fulkrug, when he came on, they didn't service him. The weird thing is, and you know, big up to Vel, who actually told me this. The weird thing is kind of with West Ham is they've given like Lopetegui the keys, but he's not really playing any differently from what David Moyes is. And he actually sold his best set piece taker in
Sam,
Ward Prowse. Because
City
you
could
look
have
at
been
it's a Muslim
5-1
you look
up.
at you look
Sam.
at you look at West Ham, they have about 7 players who could score headers, but they can't capitalize. And the truth of the matter is, when you say, oh my God, Manchester City are so good, they're unbelievable and all this, I didn't see an unbelievable team today.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been 5-1. KDB hit the post.
Yes, and it
Haaland
could have,
shot the
and
bed.
it could have been as well 2-2, 3-2 West Ham.
Yeah, but
So
before that, City were absolutely dismantling West Ham.
I disagree
What
with
are you
that because
talking-
Antonio bullied Ruben Diaz.
Oh, this is an agenda.
The truth hurts. Go yalla, twerk for City, yalla.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
there's not working for City. They were good today, City. Are you saying City were not good? today. Is that what you are saying?
Mo, there's no need to play yoga today. One day without yoga.
How? I don't get what your point. City were much better than West Ham today. Is it because West Ham played so defensive? Is it because Lopetegui again had so many talented? Is it because Paqueta's getting paid? Is it because Paqueta thinks he moved to City? Bro, they were good. Manchester City today, they were good. I don't get why you're absolutely saying that they weren't good. They were good today.
I never said they weren't good.
But they were very good today. I
I'm
thought
saying
City
the
played
problem
very
with
well.
your initial statements is West Ham really did have chances. West Ham really could have scored, but they didn't.
Couple of chances, yani. Not
Probably. Which
amazing.
chances did City have?
At some point, yeah, Ibn City had like the Haaland chance in the beginning, and then Haaland chance after when he scored. KDB hit the post. KDB
Don't
had a
talk about the goals,
magnificent
talk
shot.
about the chances.
Yeah, Habibi, KDB hit a magnificent shot, and Iraola saved it wonderfully.
All that
right?
a chance?
For a quality of KDB, that's a chance. But that's what you don't understand.
If that's
It's
your logic,
right
then Arsenal had about 15 chances today. So keep the energy consistent when we get to the
because
Arsenal
what?
section.
Because yeah, Arsenal had the chance to win the game 100%. Can't have
Yeah.
it literally
Okay, خلاص,
shat the
keep
bed.
same energy.
Yeah,
So
100%.
tomorrow, if Chiesa shoots from 30 yards, I'm gonna call that a chance, and there's nothing you can say about it.
No. This is an agenda. I'm not talking. When you finish, let me know. This is not. No. There is a difference between an absolutely magnificent shot that was going top corners and Iraola had to come with wonderful save. That is
Okay,
called a
and if it
chance.
was saved as well, the same thing. So if Chiesa shot from
How
30
is that?
yards and Onana had to save it, top bins, then خلاص.
Yeah, of course, 100%. That was
Okay,
that
خلاص, no problem.
no, of course.
Yeah,
A
Habibi, no
player
one is saying Man
shooting-
City wasn't amazing. Can we acknowledge that the truth is in the middle?
This is an agenda.
I'm saying when
Yeah.
West Ham had the period of 15, 20 minutes where they could have scored, they didn't capitalize. How is that me hating? Tell me.
So
Or me
you don't
having
think
an
Man
agenda?
City were worthy winners?
Yeah, Habibi,
today?
don't change my statements for once and then smirk. Don't change my statements and then smile. You know what you're doing. Don't do that. Because I'm
Ibni,
not
I
saying
am
that
not
about-
doing anything. Don't tell me you know what you're doing. I'm not doing anything, okay? I'm not doing
You
anything. City literally created probably 4 times the chances than West Ham created. The goal West Ham scored, West Ham had one chance, if I'm not mistaken, one clear-cut chance. 2. Bowen, okay, no. Bowen even had a shot in the first half that was in the middle of the goal. I wouldn't consider this a chance, right? It's a shot. The difference is Ederson didn't even have to move, bro. They had the Kudus chance that was magnificent. I can't remember another chance. Maybe you remind me. And then
Kudus.
you calling me to working for City? Oh,
Kudus.
you're crazy, bro.
Kudus, Suchek. Kudus actually 3 chances. Kudus, Suchek, Antonio, Bowen.
Which Antonio?
Antonio in the first half, Michael Antonio.
The cross that was blocked before he got to the goal?
No, when he bullied Ruben Diaz and was running through on goal, but his shot was blocked.
So what you're saying actually at the end is that even if the opposition has chances at home, Man City will win the game. Is that?
No, I'm saying.
So what do you want to
I'm
say?
saying
So
that a mid-table club.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say then? What do you
I'm
wanna say?
saying that a mid-table club like a West Ham coming up against Manchester City, it's not even about Manchester City is so unbelievably dominant and elite and unbelievable and blah blah blah. Yes, they're a very good team and they beat today West Ham 3-1 and they deserve to win 100%. I've never denied that. Never denied that once. All I'm saying is the following. When those mid-table clubs get a chance against Manchester City, they have to capitalize. And if they don't get capitalized, and if they don't capitalize, they get punished. By the way, nothing I'm saying is crazy. You just
No, it's not crazy. What you're saying is not
خلاص.
crazy. You just, for me, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I think City are better than a lot of teams in the league. Everyone. And it is like, it's annoying. And it's not me hating on City. That's what people don't understand. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. And City today, again against West Ham away, which is maybe that is the chance that you might think that they might drop points, get a draw. Haaland scored a hat-trick. And that is the problem with me. Is like Haaland scoring a hat-trick today. He got like 4 chances, bro. He scored 3 of them. It's a crazy percentage. The guy has like what, like 7, had like 6 goals already. Erling Haaland or something like this. Or how many goals did he have? Like 7 goals already, Erling Haaland. I'm watching this and I'm like, can I ask you something? Genuinely.
Ask.
So he has 7 goals, bro, already. Honestly speaking, do you still think Arsenal are favorites to win the league? Even after
I never
today
said
and after
Arsenal
that?
are favorites. I predicted Arsenal to win the league. Those are 2 different things.
What?
I never said Arsenal are favorites to win the league. I only said that Arsenal will win the league as a prediction.
So that's a prediction, not okay. Hold on. So who has a
I never
higher
said Arsenal are
percentage to win
favorites
the
to win
league?
the league.
Hold
They would
on.
have been favorites
No,
if they
no, no.
signed a striker for me.
Hold on. Okay, so okay. Your
Jokeres,
predictions are hold on. Your predictions are based on what you want. Okay. There are 2 things. You want Arsenal to win the league. I want Arsenal to win the league. We agree. You want Liverpool to win the league. If Liverpool don't win the league, you want someone else other than City to win the league, and it's Arsenal. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what you want.
And I predict and I think Arsenal will win the league, but that's not because they're favorites. City still
So
are
how
the best
is your
team.
predictions? Okay, so
My prediction is based on Arsenal's defense. My prediction is the fact that I look at Arsenal's defense and I think their defense is incredibly solid right now. Yani today, I'll give an example. Do you want to segue to Arsenal anyway?
No. I want to stay on City and Arsenal in this thing because I just want to understand. How you say based on Arsenal's defense, but you still think City is the better team and they are the favorites to win the league?
Yeah, I mean City have the best squad in the Premier
League. Who's your favorite to win the league? Your
favorite to win the league is gonna be City, but predicted to win the league.
But you predict Arsenal to win the league.
Yes, because of their defense, because of the way that they defend.
I think I'm tapped in the head, people. Wallah,
you are because it's very.
I am. Can you explain this?
Manchester City have the best squad in the league. Manchester City have the best team in the league, the best starting 11 in the league. The reason why I say Arsenal are going to win the league is not a want, because I'd rather my own team win the league, but that's not going to happen. I'm saying that because of Arsenal's defense, they're going to win the league, because I think they had the strongest defense in the league last season. They went and they added Calafiori to that. They added Moreno to that in front of the back 4. And I think with that team right there, defensively, they'll be so solid that they'll eventually win the league. They are gonna clean sheet their way to a league title, essentially. Even though they didn't get one.
But if that is the case, that means they are the best team in the league.
They're the best defense.
Arsenal.
No. Defense.
Defense, attack, midfield. It's kind of the same. Like at the end, all of these things make the best team in the league. So at the end, you think Arsenal overall Arsenal are the best team because their defense is much superior to Manchester City. That's what you think, right?
Yeah. I think Arsenal have a better defense than us and City.
But overall, City are the better team and they are favorites to win the title. But you predict Arsenal to win the league. So in your logic, you think, I just want to get this right. I'm not trolling, guys. Wallahi, I am not. In your argument, you sometimes think if a team is a favorite, it is okay to predict someone else to win the league
because not the favorites always win the trophies. Real Madrid were the favorites for the Champions League 2 years ago.
But that's a cup game.
Real Madrid were the favorites for the Champions League 2 years ago, and the team that won the Champions League was Manchester City facing Inter Milan. They weren't even a part of the final, and it's the same thing with 2019-20 Liverpool. We won the league title without being favorites. And it's the same thing with 18-19 Champions League Liverpool. If you want to use a different example again, that's another team that won the Champions League without being favorites. And there was, I swear, I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
But I get your point.
I won the league title with Real Madrid as favorites. It's not a cup competition. So just because someone is a favorite does not mean for a fact that he's going to win the league title. You're a favorite.
There is no fact, Husam. There are no facts.
You're a favorite for the Serie A, Inter Milan, right?
Yeah.
Does this mean that Juventus, if they can't win the league?
If
I bring 2 random people here and I go like, Who
يا
do
ابني
you
that's a
predict?
different argument.
يا أخي, let me finish. No, it's not different because you've
يا
been
ابني انت
trapped.
بتسأل
You
أسئلة,
tried
you're
to trap
asking
me
the
and
wrong
now you got
questions,
trapped.
bro.
So the question
يا
now
ابني
becomes, if I bring Mo Salah here and ask him, yo, Mo Salah, who do you think is going to win the Serie A? And he says Juventus. Does that mean that he thinks Juventus are
no,
favorites?
I think you're wrong.
خلاص.
Okay, okay, let me explain to you. If I am remove my fan hat, okay, and I'm predicting, logically speaking, I will predict who I think is the favorites to win the league. That is because the prediction is based on who are favorites. If I am saying Inter are favorites, I predict Inter to win the league. That doesn't mean that if Inter lose the league at the end, they weren't favorites. That means Juventus or Milan were better than them. But in the beginning, it is just crazy to think, to say it. Actually, I think it's a crazy statement to say, I think City are favorites to win the league, but I predict Arsenal to win the league. This for me,
And then
that means
finish
you
the
are
sentence.
basing it on something completely. I don't understand.
No. Finish the sentence. Why do you misquote me on purpose to piss me off? And
Yeah,
it's not
Habibi,
worth it.
you said that. You said, okay, we're gonna move on after this.
No. No, you cannot just move on by misrepresenting me.
I am
كيف
gonna
يعني move on؟
after this.
كيف
I am
move on؟
gonna just tell, bro. I am just
لا
gonna
مش
tell
move on
you.
يا حبيبي. Say the statement
You
again.
literally
but
said,
finish
you
it.
literally said, City
Yes.
are favorites,
Yes.
but I am predicting Arsenal to win the league. How are you
Because
predicting? How are you? يا ابني, because of the defense, because of whatever.
خلاص.
How are you
That's it.
predicting? Yeah, Habibi, if Arsenal have the best defense, that means in your eyes, if you're predicting Arsenal to win, if you're predicting Arsenal to win the league, forget the chat. If you're predicting Arsenal to win the leagues, that means overall, you think Arsenal are favorites to win the league in your eyes, not in
No.
the public eyes.
No, even in my eye, they're not the favorite to win the league. But I think
this
their
guy,
defense is going to be the reason that they win the league. And I'm predicting the team that's not the favorite to win it. Because in all sports,
You are
not the
predicting
favorite
okay.
always wins.
You are, yes, but you're predicting a surprise. You're predicting Arsenal.
If that's
to
the
be a
case,
surprise.
Man United would have won like 30 league titles in a row with Ferguson. That's not how
Yeah,
football
but
works.
there's difference. That is a different. There's a
But
difference
okay,
between.
1 year Henry and Vieira were phenomenal. The other year Chelsea's Mourinho were phenomenal. My stuff happens.
Okay,
1920. Okay, 1920.
خلاص.
Pep Guardiola was there. How did
You
Liverpool win the
are.
league?
Yeah, Ibni, at the end, the result is different. When you say, when I am asking
So if someone
someone,
told you at the start of that season
لا إله
that
إلا
he
الله.
thinks Liverpool are going to win the league, does that mean that he thinks Liverpool are
No,
favorites?
no. Yeah, if someone predicts Liverpool to win the league, in their eyes, they have to be the favorites to win the title. Otherwise, their prediction is not based on
Okay,
logic.
then we just disagree on definition.
We
then.
disagree on the definition, to be honest.
خلاص.
Guys,
For me, making a prediction is not equal your favorite. That's not how I operate.
it's literally when I ask you who's favorites to win the league and you say something that means
Yeah,
you
maybe they can
predict.
ask me, who do you think is going to win the Champions League? And I'll say Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are not even
The
top four favorites.
Champions League is different. The Champions League is
They
different.
can ask me, who do you think is
when
winning
you
the
are
Premier League? And I'll say Liverpool مثلا. Third favorite. طيب بعدين that doesn't
But that
mean
means you are predicting that not based on your
طيب, and I
favorites to
already
win the
gave you the
league.
reason. I don't get what the argument is here. I'm telling you, Arsenal have the strongest defense in the league. That's why I think they'll eventually will win it. Even though Manchester City has a stronger squad and a stronger starting 11. That's it. Like what? It's so obvious what I'm saying, by the way.
I am okay. I don't get it, but okay. I don't. Sam's a smart guy and he has like his opinion. Anyway, for Manchester City, I just want to say they played today without Foden and without Rodri, and they looked okay, right? They looked very good. I am just gonna say this again and again and again. Manchester City's defense is still suspect.
طيب.
And that is something that the problem is they're outscoring their opponents because they get chances. I'm going to keep saying this again and again and again. Today, Bowen and Kudus still had the opportunity to run at the defense. Manchester City, that's my only negative about Manchester City today without Rodri, is that still I think their defense you can get at them. It's all about stopping the opposition, stopping Manchester City from scoring goals, which is until this moment, with the form KDB is in, with Haaland, even Jack Grealish played okay today, played good today. I'm not just okay, played good today. He was more direct. And I think he's looking Jack Grealish at the likes of Savinho and Doka. He's like, I gotta be direct. I'm not only gonna pass back. I'm just gonna move forward, take the defender into the 18. But still, I'm seeing Manchester City a little bit. And the reason why I'm saying that is that there's a couple of passes from West Ham and they bypass the press sometimes. But I'm going to say the last thing about Manchester City before we move to Arsenal. Pep Guardiola have changed. Back in the days, Husam knows this, in 2010 and in 2012, and when everyone played Barcelona of Pep and Bayern Munich, Pep Guardiola had one philosophy when they lose the ball, which is, I'm going to try to get the ball back as fast as I can. I'm watching Manchester City now defend with 10 players in their half. Pep Guardiola's team. I think that's him saying, I don't want to leave a lot of spaces because Man City's press is not like before. Even West Ham, with some of the dusty players at the back, like Wan-Bissaka on the ball and Alvarez in the middle, they bypass the press. Arsenal did it. Liverpool did it multiple times when they played. I think Man United did it. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola are evolving, which is scary, by the way. Because imagine if Man City attack with vigorously, like what they do, and they defend with 10 players. Pep Guardiola is changing his game a little bit, to be honest. And I think that's just credit to him. I want to credit Pep Guardiola here. Back in the days, it was like, let's press. And Mourinho said it. You bypass City's press, you have 3-on-2, 4-on-3 all the time. Everyone knew that. Everyone knew. Now, he's not even allowing that the majority of the game. He, at some point, let West Ham have the ball. Pass the ball around. That is my take on Manchester City today. That is my take on Manchester City today. And I don't know how many games Manchester City will win this season, but it is going to be a tough battle for Arsenal and Liverpool. If Liverpool are serious about winning the title, I think it's going to be very, very tough for both teams to keep up with Manchester City. It's going to be tough.
In December. خلاص, consider me serious till December. I give you a 3-month loan period to consider me serious. After that, the fall off starts, حبيبي. خلاص حبيبي, why you want me to sit up here and lie to the people? We ain't winning shit, man. Fuck all that. We'll win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup if we're lucky. That's all. Got a lucky draw. That's it. Liverpool ain't winning shit this season.
أعوذ بالله.
لا خلاص, I'm gonna play Gravenberg DM. He's Rodri Regen. I'm gonna win the Premier League. Come on, man. Of course we're not serious.
What is this depression?
We sold 7 million worth of talent, bought no legs Chiesa for 14 million. You think we're gonna win something? Have some shame, Mo. Don't include me in this title race. We'll literally be like 15 points behind, 12 points behind, 10 points behind by January.
What if you win tomorrow? You can change your energy?
No. Even us winning tomorrow, then it just doesn't change anything. So what? I support my team. I love my team, but I can predict the future with my team because I've seen this movie 100 times. خلاص. All it takes is one bad result and everyone will come back and say the same shit I've been saying anyway, regardless. So yeah, our club is arrogant and has no ambition. So don't include us in a title race. No serious football club signs Chiesa in 2024 and thinks they're going to win the league. Please.
But why when I said that, you actually just shat on me on your stream?
I didn't shit on you. I shitted on you shitting on the Chiesa signing in isolation. But as a window, I told you to.
But I never, I never analyze signings in isolation.
خلاص.
I never analyze. I never analyze signings in isolation.
Okay, عادي, and that's why we disagree on definitions sometimes. You don't analyze isolation, I did.
I only analyze signings in isolation. And I told this to Arsenal fans. And let me do the super chats that are related to City before we go to Arsenal, guys. Keep them coming. Keep the likes up. There's 650 people here, and we aren't even on like freaking 200 likes in this day. So how the F are we on 130 likes when we have 650 people?
Nah, you guys are taking the piss, man.
Well, I think it's crazy. Like this, man. It's Chris Kavanagh performance. Come on.
I thought you said he didn't do anything wrong.
No, the Joao Pedro thing And actually, I went back, and I'm a man enough to actually think that I think Rice gave him the chance, and we're gonna talk about it. But I think
Go to the super chat so we can talk about Arsenal because that's a big topic.
Sean is saying he didn't Villa have two clear-cut chances on Arsenal last week? Villa didn't capitalize also. I'm so confused here. That's for you.
Yes, you're correct, and everyone said that. Literally, everyone said Ollie Watkins should have scored. Like, I don't get your point here. Yes, everyone said that, brother. Yes, true.
Debating with Mo is like being trapped in a cage with a wild animal. Thank God.
Until he realizes the guy next to him on the screen is also a wild animal, and it becomes a case of tiger versus lion, and that's why we made MHF. So yeah.
Yeah, bigger people. That's why. Nilo, thank you, Abdulaziz,
One
for the
guy on
support.
YouTube that can actually shut him up. No one else can shut him up like me, I'll be honest with you.
The downfall of City is going to be great. I can't lie.
Inshallah, 115. Spam it in the chat right now.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nilot Pal here is saying, Mo, you have watched R9 and so did I. Don't gas up Haaland so much. Wallahi, Nilot Pal, the fact that you put R9 and Haaland in the same sentence, I think it should be banned. I'm going to say this.
Okay. My guy. He's saying don't gas him up like he's R9 level. Is basically.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I actually don't understand how people think that football.
I have to say something, a side note that has nothing to do with anything we're saying. La Liga is fucking boring. My BN, I didn't switch it off, and in the background there's Valencia Villarreal, and I can snore. That's how fucking boring that game is.
Yeah. Dynamo. Mo, when will you admit Man United plus Man City equal cheats? You joined this. You know this very well. Well, Man City cheats. I think we'll know about that soon. Man United cheats. But Man United will never admit. You will never catch Man United with the cheating thing. I don't think it will ever happen. They have the biggest fan base there. They are covered very well. I don't think nobody ever will catch them, to be honest with. If something happens or whatever, this happened, and it's gonna be crazy just to think about Manchester City and Manchester United and the cheats and everything. Well, Manchester City fans will hate me to say that, but when the offside of Kevin De Bruyne last season in the goal against Spurs, I tried to debate that, and I tried to ask people, why didn't the PGMOL shut me up and shut everyone up with the millions of retweets?
I remember. Yeah.
And then I was like, and people were like, move on, Mo. Why are you talking about it? Bro, it's the biggest decision of the season. It's the biggest. The number one decision of the season is Kevin De Bruyne's goal, the goal they scored, the offside, that the lines were not drawn. No, but I'm talking about a referee's decision. And even the
Rodri handball away at Everton.
From the push from Joao Linton on Gabriel, the PGMOL tried to justify it in front of people. Why didn't you show us the lines? Where was the lines draw? It's a very tight thing. Don't tell me you didn't draw the lines. You did draw the line. Why wasn't it shown? But anyway, we'll see how it goes. And I understand that Man City fans, you guys don't want to believe this, but it is. Listen, we have seen it back in the days sometimes with Manchester United, and Manchester United fans never admit it. Juventus in Italy, and they never admitted it, right? Until they got caught red-handedly actually bribing referees and assigning referees. I'm not saying that Man City didn't make a mistake here. It's the referees making mistakes. But anyway, that's completely different. Kevlar, you're saying Haaland has more goals than every Premier League team, by the way. Okay, what do you guys want us to do with Erling? Like, I don't know how to.
How many goals does he have now?
7, bro. Nobody has scored 7. And for Man City fans, I know that for you guys, it's not boring. Winning the league again, being the best team on the planet. But for me, as a neutral, right, Man City are 10 points ahead. And I'm going to ask everyone in the chat, Yes or no? Comes December, people, if Man, let's imagine Arsenal lose against Man City at the Etihad, which is the logical thing. If Man City are 10 points ahead of everyone in December, will anyone watch the Premier League? I'm just telling you this. Like, is there any point of doing this, of playing? Seriously. People can compete for top
There's
4
a reason
then,
why
and
we say
then
Haaland is the best striker in the world anyway. So yeah. انت
yeah,
عندك رايفلز
it's
رابل بعد
definitely
10 دقائق ولا بعد 40 دقيقة؟
بعد 40 دقيقة.
اوكي وانا بقول ماله هيك ما اخذ وقته. تعرف انا بحكي انا بفكر بحط ببالي بفكر عندك اوكي خلاص يلا اوكي تمام.
No, bro. Red line Taranga, big up Habibi. 2 wrongs don't make it right. Rice should have known better. Arsenal fans, don't blame the ref, blame your DM. Don't like it, then cry more. End of. And that is the
And this
perfect
is the
segue.
perfect segue. I want to start the Arsenal section. I want to start the Arsenal section.
Can I just admit something before you start? About the referee's decision. Can I admit something before you
تفضل
start?
go ahead. Main character syndrome. Go ahead.
I actually went and watched it again. And I think the referee made a rash decision by sending Rice off. The amount of ball movement outside. Yes, Rice, by the letter of the law, Rice moved the ball. Right? Moved the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But the referee should have warned him before. Because he didn't kick the ball away. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. I think the referee should have said, don't do this again, and should not have sent him off, and should not have given him a second yellow. I've seen this many times. That is my opinion on it after watching it again and again and again, by the way.
Are you done Al Pacino now? خلاص?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Al Pacino. Here's the thing, you guys. I'm not gonna waffle like Mo. I'm gonna say it as it is. Big up Red Line Taranga. Perfect segue for the Arsenal segment. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. By the way, I don't know how many likes we're on or anything because it's a new laptop. Look, Declan Rice cost Arsenal the game, whether we like it or not. He is already on a yellow card. There is absolutely no need whatsoever for him to do that. Whether it's right or wrong, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's like whatever it is, there is absolutely no need for him to do that, and that's literally the problem with the whole situation for me. You're on a yellow card. You fouled to begin with, Veltman. The ref didn't give you a yellow card. خلاص, he blew for a foul. What is the purpose of you just kicking the ball away? That, in the letter of the law, whether you like it or not, is considered time wasting. And because that is considered time wasting, the ref had every right to give him a yellow card, factually. And at the end of the day, Declan Rice put himself in that position for no reason whatsoever, and he only has himself to blame. There's no need for him to be clever in that situation. There's no need for him to do all of that to begin with in that situation anyway. My problem is the following. You made that tackle in that first half. Very harsh tackle. You got a yellow card. I don't think it's red. I think it's a yellow. But it was a strong tackle. The guy gave you a yellow card. What's the point of you on a yellow card just flicking the ball away for no reason whatsoever? That's why I don't feel sympathy towards him. That's why I don't feel bad towards him, because he put himself in that position. Yani, if he never flicked the ball away, nothing would have happened. Nothing would have happened. Done. Like the game would have moved on and everything. But he made the referee make a decision. He made the referee make a decision because of that decision. And at the end of the day, you should be given a yellow card for time wasting, and that's a fact. And that's coming from someone who, if Liverpool don't win the league, I prefer Arsenal to win the league. But Declan Rice cost Arsenal today. And for me, I'm not going to sit up here and talk about Chris Kavanagh, because I'm not going to just kiss ass to the Arsenal fans like Mo. I'm going to talk about the actual players in the team that let you down. Bukayo Saka was dropped a all-time stinker right in front of goal. Right in front of goal. Stinker today from Bukayo Saka. Martin Odegaard was fucking shit today. There's a reason why Arteta took him off, because he was crap. He was absolutely rubbish. Saliba and Gabriel for that goal got done dirty by Minte. First of all, Saliba gets done dirty, and then Gabriel can't even make a tackle. Isn't aggressive enough to make a tackle. That is what you should be questioning. And on top of that, Rice's stupidity. Just unnecessary. Your best player in the whole game was David Raya. That tells you all you need to know about the game. Whenever your best player is the goalkeeper, by definition, it means that you conceded a lot of chances. David Raya now is moving away from the Vicario conversations and from all these conversations, and he's elevating himself step by step because David Raya had a phenomenal performance today, and he's very good. Your best outfield player today was Kai Havertz. He took a chance, missed a chance, 50%, fair enough. That's a good rate, to be fair. And he created the chance for Bukayo Saka, of which he missed. Trossard, I don't think, had the best of games. Martinelli, when he came on, didn't do anything. That's why you look at the Arsenal team today, and they have to be disappointed with their performance. But the reason why they can't build any conclusions is the Declan Rice red card. And I'll tell you what I mean. Before the red card, before the red card happened, Arsenal were by far the better team, and Brighton only huffed and puffed. And you could ask people who were watching my watch along, they'll tell you, I said that the game was done. I said that the game was over because I didn't see Arsenal even conceding to begin with. That's how good they were. So they were so good, they didn't concede anything. Like they were relaxed. And then Declan Rice goes and makes that mistake that's unnecessary. Whether you agree with him, whether you disagree with him, whether you think it's a red card or not a red card, or should have been reviewed or shouldn't have been reviewed, blah, blah, blah. There is no need. I'm talking about need. There is no need for him to do that because it's the beginning of the second half. You're already 1-0 up. There is no need for you to just kick the ball away and put the referee in a position to make the decision. So that's my conclusion on the game.
You're saying that case Arsenal fans, I literally said that after the goal, Arsenal should have played better football, and they didn't. I disagreed with Arsenal playing at home against Brighton and completely caving after they go down. I understand it if you're 1-0 up, but 1-1, Arsenal should go for the game. I think you have the firepower. You are, as people say, toe-to-toe with City. You should not capitulate like this and just sit back and hope for a draw. You're playing at home. You're not playing Man City away. You're not playing Liverpool away. You're not even playing Man United away. I know that Brighton are very good in keeping the ball, but Arsenal didn't take chances. Arsenal were hoofing the ball. And for everyone that keeps saying, but we're down to 10 men, I'm asking Husam this question, Liverpool fan. If you
we won games with 10 men last season.
If you are at home and you're
at Anfield,
down
Fulham,
one man,
it was, and other games.
At Anfield, you're 1-1. You're going for the league. You're challenging for the league. It's the beginning of the league.
I know what you're referring to. You're referring to what Dio said, which I completely disagree with, and you were right to call him out for it on the football terrace, because you cannot act like this is a positive result. This is not a positive result. This is a negative result. At home, if it was at the Amex, I'd go like, okay, you know what? I hear it. At home, no.
And I want to say that Arsenal, you guys should have the firepower. And by the way, don't tell me we don't. You have, arguably, based on your manager and based on the results of last season, the second best team in the league, right? Calafiori was on the bench. You have Zinchenko. You had Martinelli on the bench. You know what I mean? You had Jorginho on the bench. Calafiori was on the bench. My point about this is that people are acting like Arsenal were playing Manchester City at home and they went down to 1-0. And yeah, we got away with a point. Literally, what I'm hearing is that we were down to 10 men. We held on to the point. You are at home. You're Arsenal football.
No, you can't say that. You can't.
You can't say we defended well and we got away with a point. I get it when you're 1-0 up. Once they score against you, you should be the team on top. And if you're not the team on top, it's one of two things. It's one of two things, guys. It's either you don't have the quality or your manager instructed the players to do this. It cannot be a third option.
There is a third option.
Don't tell me that Brighton pinned you back.
No, I'll tell you the third option. They didn't have the quality on the day because their good players let them down. Odegaard, Saka, the ones that we probably say.
Okay. I can live with this. I can live with this.
Yes. I think their best players let them down in the game. And by the way, when you're talking about Arteta, I'll tell you something about Arteta today. Arteta actually made all the smart substitutions. Did you notice the substitutions he does? Since I know you like tactics and you like to talk about tactical elements of it all. Did you notice what Arteta did, Mo? You notice what he did, right?
Five at the back.
He went to a 4-3-2 basically, and
He
it was
played five.
almost yes, and he put Martinelli up top. And basically, like he played with Havertz behind Martinelli and then Saka behind Martinelli. So he wanted to win the game. And it worked. Havertz's touch for the chance that he missed in front of goal, that
It's
touch
fantastic.
alone, like if he scored that, would have made it a contender for goal of the season. And if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be so frustrated with Kai Havertz, because how on earth can you have a touch so good that you send the defender to Narnia and then look at the goalkeeper straight in the eye and just shoot it at him? And the finish for the first goal was actually, and Mo will tell you this, even more difficult than the second one. Because the other one, he's right in front of goal. He could have went with the outside of his boot. He could have went near post, far post. The goal was there. And he shot it right at Verbruggen. And for me, you had moments. You had chances. Now, the reason why you were letting Havertz off the hook is because at least he scored his chance in the first half. The problem is, Saka did not score his chance in the second half. And the thing that makes me is just so weird about Saka's performance today, Saka in the first half compared to the second half is like two completely different players. Bro, first half, he absolutely ruined the left back's life and just cooked him and all that shit. And then all of a sudden, I have no idea what happened to him in the second half. I have no idea.
Yeah, they were absolutely putting 2 or 3 on him in the second half. Absolutely.
Because Declan Rice gets sent off, and that's why he cost Arsenal for me.
There is one more player.
But I ask you a question. You said you changed your mind on all this, no problem. But what
I
is the
changed my
need
mind
for Rice?
only on the red card.
Habib, okay. But what's the point of Rice doing that? You're 1-0 up. You're
No.
already on the
You're
edge.
100. But I think you took half of what I said. Declan Rice lost his head. As an
there's just
experienced
no
player,
need. No need. Why?
as an experienced player, you shouldn't put your. Always, we've been told, don't put yourself in this situation and then complain when someone does that. You know what I mean? Like don't complain if you put yourself in that situation. I think people don't understand that Rice was upset that the foul was given against him, and he just flicked the ball. It's just a simple flick, but in the letter of the law, by the way, it happens a lot since last season. There were clear instructions to give yellow cards for players kicking the ball, especially for free kicks. But because it's a second yellow, I'm gonna say that in the second yellow, you don't give this because he didn't kick it away. It's literally 1 yard. So I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it should be a second yellow, Husam. Because
ممكن افهم شو اللي بتتفرج عليه انت؟
sorry, هقول لك. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you later. Anyway, that is my point. But people don't criticize Arsenal today. Thomas Partey. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, actually, Thomas Partey. Again.
Thomas Partey stank today.
Yeah, and Martin Odegaard. He had this amazing flick in the first half. I think he got injured, by the way. I think he got injured from the thing. And I think he was limping. Martin Odegaard, you didn't see it.
No.
Bro, Minta accidentally pulled his leg away, but after his studs touched his knee. So I think he was limping. And Arsenal put themselves in that situation by having no one as a creators for them, which is crazy. It's crazy. Guys, if Odegaard is not fit for 2-3 games, what happens then?
North London derby will be hell, and they have City soon as well, I swear.
It's Spurs then City, Habibi. Away. The problem is away. And I don't like this new thing from Arsenal, like that. I know they defended and everything, and they defended 1-1 and everything, but I think they should have gone for the game, because at this point you might regret not going for the game now, right? I know that you're thinking it's a point gain, but I think You should have gone for the game this early in the season. You should have gone this for it. Like if this
Yeah,
was
I
my
agree.
team, I would go for it. It's very early of the season now to start saying 1 point. I'm gaining 1 point. Just go for it, bro.
Gaining
Just
1
go
point
for it.
stuff can only be said like in March if you're top of the league and like the other team is like 10 points behind you, you know?
Yeah, like just and why do people think that? Oh, fans. No. I think people are saying that. What if? Tevin. I know what you're saying, Tevin. If you go
Tevin
for
always
it, you won't.
trying. Tevin, I want you to join a stream for once, man.
Yeah, wallah. Once.
Tevin!
Tevin, I'm telling you one thing, Tevin.
You know what's that reference from, صح? Home Alone. I always call
Tevin,
him like
yeah,
that.
Home Alone 1.
Tevin!
All I'm gonna say is
put up Sean's comment بس عبين ما ارجع بس عشان تحط الهاي بالشاحن.
on a separate note, Raya saving us the last 3 games.
Can you speak positively about him for a second?
David Raya, he's been absolutely amazing, phenomenal. And I said it last game. He is turning into like a great goalkeeper. Like he is actually. It's not only him on the ball. His shot stopping and reflexes are being top notch, and that is something that people need to
Ederson,
understand.
you're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble.
Bro, David Raya's distribution was great, and now his shot stopping and reflexes are top notch. So what are we doing here?
You're in
You know
trouble,
what I
Ederson,
mean?
buddy. You're in trouble. The only one that's by far better than him is Alisson, of course. But other than
But
that,
Alisson has something else over Raya. Alisson has
something
vision.
over all goalkeepers in world football not called Thibaut Courtois, and that's the fact that he saves one-on-one at a ridiculously crazy rate, and he makes it look easy. Positioning, exactly what he just said. So that's the difference for me. But David Raya, yo, Ederson, you're in trouble, buddy. You are in trouble.
Yeah. It's just other comments coming in, guys. And these people are Hybrid Ultra. You're upset, I know. By the letter of the, I want you to read this because this is you.
By the letter of the law, sorry, Rice couldn't have delayed the restart if there is no restart. Rice is walking away from the incident. Veltman kicked the ball towards him initially. The margins are small enough. Hybrid Ultra, please listen to what I'm saying first to try to retort it, try to rebuttal it. I have no problem with people disagreeing with me. People have been disagreeing with me for 3 years on YouTube. This is normal. The thing that I'm telling you is, in his place, in Declan Rice's place, there is absolutely no need for him to kick the ball away that way, regardless whether it's a restart or not a restart. The guy gave the referee a decision to make for no reason whatsoever. It was unnecessary. It was foolish. It was stupid. And he gave him a decision to make. And that is where Rice cost Arsenal today. Because if he simply just walked away, it probably would have been Veltman that got on the yellow card, not even him. Hell, probably even they would have VAR checked it for a Veltman red card. But the fact that Rice just kicked it away unnecessarily, rolled it away unnecessarily, whether it's by instinct or by design or whatever it is, makes it that he cost Arsenal. Whether it's a restart, not a restart, the truth of the matter is, listen, a foul was blown, guy got up, khalas, you're already on a yellow. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah. Ben is the best. Say the ball was kicked at him and his back was turned. How the fuck is supposed to know Veltman was gonna kick the free kick on a moving ball?
No one's talking about that part. We're talking about the part where he rolled the ball outside.
Yeah. He literally, guys, looked at the ball, rolled it outside. So he knew he was rolling it outside, people.
Yeah.
Just
let's not act like
I want people to be objective, like, and be honest. Don't falsify the truth. Say it was a harsh yellow card, but just the reality is he did it. He put himself in this situation. He put himself in this situation as well. Stephen here. Long time, Stephen. Big up Husam and Mo. I agree with you. Sterling take. He's super overrated. Sometimes you talk sense. Others you can be a thick footy fan. Big up though. Yeah, Stephen. If you think I'm a thick footy fan, just debate me. But you can't. You know why? Because you just can't.
so
and I'm not a footy fan.
He gave you a compliment. Subhanallah.
But I'm not a thick footy fan.
تعال نحلل شخصيتك سلبية شوي بتعرف
This is
في
not. We're
سلبية
not gonna
هيك.
speak. We're not gonna speak Arabic on this
طب
stream.
why? No, put it back up if you're a man. Put it back up. What's the first part?
Don't stop. Why do you keep always say if you're a man? What do you mean if you're a
عادي
man?
طبيعي هاي هيك احنا بنحكي الزلمات. المهم.
This is the Jordanian shit, right? لو
Yes,
راجل
this is Jordanian
لو
shit.
راجل طلعها على ال
لو راجل طلعها على السكرين. I just want to know, why did you ignore the part where he said sometimes you talk sense? Why didn't you go like, thank you, Stephen, for saying
because Stephen had to put a caveat into it. I know these people. I know
There
the
you are.
likes of Stephen. I know, you know what? I've met a lot of Stephens in my life.
There you are,
Stephen,
subhanallah.
I've met a lot of you in my life. You like to put caveat. I know that. You know, your outfit is looking very good today. But you know what? If you wear that more often, and you know, I'm telling you, you always look
So
terrible.
you're saying he gave you a
Today when
backhanded compliment?
Right, exactly. He's like, sometimes, but some, you know what I mean? Like if I'm giving you, Husam, your setup is very well, but your mic is awful. But that's
I'll
part
change
of
my
my
mind.
setup.
Yeah, I take criticism.
Anyway, NCZ is saying, by the letter of the law, I agree with the ref did the right thing, but I feel he needs to use some common sense in that. I will take it though. Come on, City.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's one of the guys as well that always supports us. I'll tell you something, my brother. You know who also need to use common sense? Declan Rice. That's who need to use fucking common sense. You are on a yellow. Why give the referee a decision to make? Why? That's the thing that I just don't understand. Why give the referee a decision to make to begin with? Why? And I'm saying this as someone who would rather Arsenal win the league over Man City, but I'm saying the truth here. Why even put Chris Kavanagh in a position in which he could put the whistle in his mouth, blow it, and give you a yellow to begin with? Why? Khalas, the ball is at you. No need to waste time.
Move away. Guys, I really want to get this stream to freaking 400 likes. How is that even tough to ask? It's like 650 people here, bro. Like, how is it a tough thing to do, bro? But I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think they shut the bed, Arsenal, in this transfer window, and should have gotten like a forward player?
No,
maybe a backup to Odegaard.
Really well today. Calafiore played really well today.
He's
Very
great.
well.
I'm talking about striker, bro.
Merino, we haven't watched him yet, but I think he'll be a great addition to this.
Very it's very just fortunate, to be honest. He can fracture his shoulder, bro. It's unfortunate. Like sometimes it's the same as Timber last season. First game of the season, you rupture your ACL. It's fucking unfortunate. Timber today was good as well. He's a very good player. Very, very good player, energetic. It's just unfortunate sometimes, you know, like just you think about these things and you think like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you just so unlucky, you know?
Yeah, they are. They were a little bit unlucky.
I am seething. You can tell I'm annoyed. Though.
Yeah, I know you're seething because obviously you prefer Arsenal to win the league over City. I understand.
No, because I can't live in December with City are 10 points ahead. I just can't.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about? Top 4 with Chelsea and United, and I wanted a real title race, bro. I wanted a real.
There will be a title race. This isn't over, man. Relax.
I hope so.
It's not. Come on. What do you mean you hope so? It's not over, man. Please. Come on, man.
If Arsenal lose against City at home, that's already, bro. If Arsenal don't win against Spurs and don't win against City, where do we go from here, bro?
We pray.
Yeah, where do we go from here? This is the 3 games. You play Brighton at home, should smack them 2-3-0 in the first half, bro. Bro. You have no Moreno, you have no Declan Rice. Sean here is saying you have no Moreno, no Declan Rice. Our midfield next week will be geriatric, peak for North London Derby. Are you going to say you're going to play Jorginho, Partey, and Odegaard?
There you are.
What do you think, Tayyib Inta? What do you think? Nwaneri? They're going to play Nwaneri or Kai Havertz? Is Gabriel Jesus going to be back by that time? At least.
Jesus, relying on Jesus.
Not relying, but to put Kai Havertz in the middle. That's all I'm saying. Just to put Kai Havertz in the middle at least.
Hey.
Or you play Trossard up top, Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, Havertz in the middle, and pray.
And pray.
Hope for the best. and hope for the best. But I want Arsenal fans. Yeah, Trossard false nine hybrid ultra is actually. I'm on the same page. I would do that, bro. Jorginho against Spurs again after last season, and Thomas Partey and Jorginho. I don't think it's gonna work, bro. I don't think it's gonna work. Iraq's is saying
It can
Arsenal
work though
plays
because it
Zinchenko.
is, after all,
It can work, and he did it. He did it for Scotland many times. For
Tottenham after all.
Ukraine.
So it is a possibility it works. Zinchenko is the left 8. Yeah, long day, man. Long day.
Zinchenko as a left 8. Are we Sterling? Someone said Sterling up top. طب يعني Sterling
خلاص
against
what
Romero
can they
and
do?
طب اقول لك على حاجه Sterling against Romero and Van de Ven يعني where is the guy gonna go to?
طيب مارتينيلي against روميرو and فان ديفن ليه محسسني
No,
انه احسن؟
Trossard false 9. That's what I'm saying. Trossard false 9. That's what I am saying, to be honest. يا أخي لا إله إلا الله. I don't want you guys to lose your heads for people that are saying that. I don't want you to lose your heads. Why? I'm just analyzing the situation. Oh my God. I really was back in Arsenal this season. يا معلم. طيب خلاص. Maybe Liverpool. I missed your super chat, Mr. Gasper. I don't think so. If a City player does that, are they getting a red? Husam will answer this, not me. You're muted. Of course, your mic is muted or you're bottling it.
Oh, sorry. I'm saying no because City always get favorable decisions. What do you think? That's like something I'm gonna shy away from?
No, I know you won't. I know you won't.
طيب ما City always get favorable
Rodri got a
decisions.
red card and a
handball,
3-game
all of it.
suspension, bro.
Yeah, the Rodri
But
has one.
I think if a player does this for City, they won't get a yellow card. But
Fair.
today it was so easy to give City yellow cards. Like Kevin De Bruyne got the yellow card.
But now the referees have to keep the same energy for the whole season now. خلاص.
Yeah. I want to see the same energy for City, for Man. We'll see how it goes, but come on, people, come on. Like, just hopefully Arsenal will. I think if Arsenal win the North London Derby, I think we're back on track, bro. I think we're back on track. They win the North London Derby at the.
Yeah, but then they have
the
City after
office.
that as well, so we
It
can't.
doesn't
draw
matter.
any
It's not
conclusions.
important. It doesn't matter. But they have first to win the. If Arsenal don't win the North London Derby, I think it's not gonna look great. I think it's not gonna look great. Like I need Arsenal to win against Spurs, not because anything, because I need Arsenal to be. Because if Arsenal go to Manchester City and they get a draw or they win on a counter attack, I think we're good to go, bro. We're good to go again. Of life again. You
Nothing
know what I
is
mean?
over now, right now. Factually, nothing is over right now.
Nothing is over. Nothing is over until it's over. So can I ask a question? If City are 6 points ahead of Arsenal now, you don't think it's over?
No. Over is like 12, 13 points. That's over for me.
12, 13 points. We live in a different world, bro. It's 12, 13 points. 12, 13 points is just. I think that is crazy. It's 12, 13 points, to be honest.
Possibility.
12, 13 points. A possibility.
Everything is a possibility in this league.
No, bro. I'm not buying it. I'm actually not buying it. If City go ahead with 10 points or 9 points, I think it's done. I think it's done. Can I ask you a question? Did you think that Lewis Dunk thing was a handball at all?
No.
No, so we agree. Because I thought it wasn't even worth complaining about from some Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Listen, guys. My stream has 10 minutes left. I'm just gonna go. It is. What is this?
Put up the
Red Line Teranga. Mo, can you stop guys slighting Liverpool fans, please?
I second him with that request. You know we're not in this. خلاص, don't lie to yourself.
You aren't.
Yeah, we're not.
You're 100% not.
Yeah.
You're actually one Van Dijk injury away from actually dropping to a top 4 race. But because the guys below you aren't close to you, you might get away with it. You still
And
get
Chelsea
third.
didn't get Ottoman as well, so we're safe.
Yeah. So, but the thing about it is that if Chelsea have gotten Osman and Van Dijk is missing for like 10 games, I think you're in deep shit, especially not signing a centre back this window. I think.
We're in
And
deep
if
shit
Salah gets
regardless.
injured,
Liverpool won't be there, man. خلاص, December will be all over.
and if
December is
Salah
where this
gets
nightmare
injured,
where the Liverpool fans think we're actually good will just
and I
be
just
done.
want to say something. I don't think actually lately people have actually have stopped realizing how important Salah is, because you won 3-4 games last season under Jurgen Klopp without him. I think Liverpool without Salah now, I think this season you will struggle. You will struggle without Salah big time. Big time, to be honest. And
I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility, but it depends
what
what
is a
happens
possibility?
that we struggle.
Salah is fit, alhamdulillah, inshallah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, he's fit. But it's a possibility anyone could get injured at any time. The truth of the matter is we need 500 caveats to win the league, so it's not going to happen.
500 caveats.
Yeah, Habibi, I need Jota to be fit, and Konate to be fit, and Virgil to be fit, and Trent to be fit, and Alisson to
And
be
City
fit,
to
and
shit the
Salah to
bed.
be fit,
And City
and
to shit the
Darwin
bed.
and Diaz to score goals. Come on, man. خلاص يعني نقعد فيش داعي ننشر الغسيل. Listen, Arsenal's caveat is keep Saka and Odegaard healthy. City's caveat is keep Rodri and Haaland healthy. That's their fucking caveat. خلاص.
Yeah.
Our caveat
Anyway,
is half the team.
Guys, this will take you to Footy Judge Mode. We have Rivals Rumble. That is going to be one whale of a stream, of course, with Rivals and lots of Arsenal fans, of course. And I will see you guys there. I'm going to start the stream in 5-10 minutes. I want everyone here to go to the stream and like the video before it starts. It will start in 5-10 minutes max, guys. So I want you guys to go there and hit that like button, people. It is very, very important that you guys hit that like button there. We're starting in 5 minutes. We're just gathering the troops and gathering everyone. And we'll see you guys there. We're done, people. Oh, hold on. I actually didn't redirect.
You didn't redirect to your own channel?
No, I didn't.
What?
Wallahi, I didn't.
Watch along.
Wallahi, I didn't.
كملتها؟
I just did. I didn't even end the stream yet. I'm just doing it now. See you guys.